And yes, viewers, just like that, it's Friday and we are back with another episode of In the Mix. I'm very excited for this episode because after this weekend, we officially find out who walks away with 1.5 million Namibian dollars. Guys, that's a lot of money. But we will find that out as the Maris Cup is taking place this weekend. And I think it's the focal point. We are all focusing on that game. And Jesse Jackson Karaitha will most probably be covering that game for the team. But yes, my right hand man is with me in studio, Jesse B. How you doing, my brother?
Well, Brian, thank you for that warm introduction. I think I'm well. Lovely Friday, as you said. We're looking forward to a big fixture that is young African and African stars. It's a derby, as they call it, among the Herero community because it's two Herero teams that are battling against each other in the final, the Hagegeinkop Stadium. So as you said, we will be there bringing the action live to the viewers. But we're not alone today, Brian. Johre, we always sit together that side of the table, but today you are here, obviously a sports enthusiast, somebody that was a referee or is a referee, a rugby professional referee and stuff like that. But today we're speaking of football, my friend, so you have to dwell into the conversation. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, JC. Something new, but yeah, let's take it on.
Okay, personally, I think I'm very excited. I think we all are to have you on the show today. We know when it comes to rugby, you are one of the big guys who know the sport. But here, you need to go through us first for us to see if you do know what football is all about. And I think we're excited to take you on this 1 hour journey.
Thank you, Brian.
Okay,
nice
well, viewers, we're not going to waste any time. Jesse Jackson Karaitha, do us the honors. You know, it's another celebration. Patricia is always making sure that the boys are fed. She's always making sure that we have something to snack on. Do you mind telling us what we are snacking on today?
Yes, Brian, it's a stick kebabs.
I don't know who said. I don't think it's how it's said, but I think it's kebab. I think it's kebab is the right word. But
Kebabs?
Yeah, like kebabs, like fruit kebabs, maybe.
Fruit kebabs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's healthy. That's the type of thing as a referee we will eat in the morning, so we are fit during the
game.
Yeah, during the game, and your diet is very important. So.
I only see these things in societies.
Fruits. I'm not a big fan, but yeah, we're gonna keep it healthy. Like Johre said, it's part of his diet, so I think we'll just dwell into it. I'll taste mine shortly. Yeah, so guys, without wasting any more time, we'll be back right after the break.
Life is about the journeys we take, the roads we choose, and the adventures that shape us. Designed for those who seek more. More space, more adventure, more style. With cutting-edge technology and unparalleled comfort, every drive is an adventure waiting to happen. Choose adventure. Choose the Jet Tour Dashing. New Jet Tour Dashing. Drive your future.
Okay, well, guys, like we did break the ice earlier and said the MTC Maris Cup is taking place this weekend. I'm very excited for the game. It's like Jesse said, it's two sides that are mostly supported by Herero. So this is now the young African and the young Brazilians that are taking on each other.
African stars.
Sorry. I don't know why young Brazilian is in my head the whole time. But yes, looking at the game, Nkongo was supposed to join us on the show. Unfortunately, he couldn't. But they did take pictures with the team, and they did showcase the kits that are going to be worn at the match. So we'll be having a look at those kits shortly. Jesse, you know that MTC made sure to give tribute to our late president. What are your thoughts on the final and on the kits?
I think it's a beautiful kit. And the person behind the thought of honoring the late founding father with this cup, I think took the perfect moment for that. Obviously, there's just been barely 2 months or a month since the founding father has passed. So honoring him with that, I think it's something beautiful. Mind you that he did used to attend some important Brave Warriors matches during the early 90s and the late 90s when he was still the head of state. So I think it's a good thought.
Okay, and Johre, speaking of the Brave Warriors, we're not going to talk about the Maris Cup now. You know, the Brave Warriors played well at the World Cup qualifiers. What are your thoughts on how we played against Malawi and Equatorial Guinea?
Yeah, the 1-1 score, I think we throw it away, the Brave Warriors. If I can just think of one incident that happened in that game was that goal that happened. I think the goalkeeper, the slap of the ball wasn't part of the save because not even the defenders came to fetch the ball because they thought the goalie had it under control. So otherwise, I think they played brilliantly. There's to build on. I think there's a future especially with this money coming into sport clubs now, soccer clubs in Namibia. It will help a lot to our professional footballers.
Okay, the question that I'm going to ask everyone is, do you guys think the Brave Warriors will qualify for the World Cup for the first time ever, or is it still a dream that is too far to be reached? Well, we'll be taking a look at the video of the Maris Cup, just a recap as to how the journey has been going before we go to the finals. So please stay tuned for that video.
My name is Gaito Mikenje, and I'm a captain for Young African Football Club. So the match was quite difficult for us since we have built a new team from the scratch, and we at least managed to gain a victory at the end of the 90 minutes. So we are looking forward to more wins.
Okay, well, viewers, before we continue with this discussion, before we talk about the Maris Cup, we'll be having a look at the fixture just now. But we all forgot. We just said it's Fruit Cup Bar, but no one said what it's all about and why we are having this. And today is officially National Something on a Stick Day. So that's the theory behind why Patricia came up with. I think Boerewors, like something meaty wouldn't have hurt. But we can't always have meat on the show, so I'm okay with having fruit. Jesse, what do you think? Are you okay with the fruit story?
And I think my face says it all. I'm not really a fruit person.
Yeah.
You're right. Boerewors or something would have worked.
Patricia, or something next time, even small.
Yeah.
Even polony, if it has to be polony. I don't think we'll mind all salami to all work. But yeah, speaking about the match that's scheduled for Saturday at the Hage Geingob Stadium, there you guys have it. African Stars FC take on Young African at the Hage Geingob Stadium on the 29th of March. The game kicks off at 5 o'clock. Final thoughts before we do get into speaking about the Brave Warriors. Johre, I'm going to put you on the spot. Give us your prediction for this big game.
I'm going with the underdogs. So I'm going to go late minute goal or late goal for Young Africans, 3-2.
3-2?
Yep.
High scoring?
High scoring.
Jesse B.
Well, Brian, like I said, it's a derby, and it is going to be a very important final for both of the teams. But I think Young African would want it more, given their financial status and all. But if you look at African Stars, they have been in several finals right now. They are the team that has won the most NFA Cups and stuff like that, back-to-back league victories. So they will be the favorites going into this match. And I go for a 2-1 victory for African Stars.
African Stars 2-1. I think I'm going to have to agree with Jesse. The man in form, the player that's always there to score the goals, Awilo Stefanes, I think will be unstoppable for African Stars. So with that, I'm siding with you. But my score is going to be less. I'm going to go 1-0 for African Stars. Well, viewers, we'll be going for a short break. And then after this, you guys will see what is on the stick with Patricia.
It all starts with a vision to create campaigns that connect and inspire. At Synergy, we blend creativity with strategy, crafting marketing solutions that resonate deeply with local audiences and beyond. From social media to media buying, Our tailored approaches ensure your brand reaches the right people at the right time. We go beyond business, fostering connections, empowering communities, and driving real impact. Whether it's a local event or a national campaign, our work brings brands closer to the heart of Namibia. Our partnerships with leading platforms like Network Media Hub, NTV, and Print Media Hub ensure your brand has access to premium visibility across all channels. With Synergy's innovative tools from Network Innovation Hub, such as AfriWallet, e-ticket, and the WhatsApp chatbot, we streamline customer engagement and transactions, making every interaction effortless. Together, we drive results and foster real connections. We are Synergy, more than marketing, more than strategy. Together, we build brands that inspire, connect, and create a lasting impact. So much more than just campaigns. Synergy, creativity that connects.
So welcome viewers to my little braai corner, and I have this beautiful lady with me. Hi Chantelle, how are you today?
I'm great, how are you doing?
I'm good. So we got to chat a little bit and I got to know you, but for our viewers who don't know who you are, do you mind just telling us who Chantelle Mouton is?
Okay, I'm Chantelle Mouton, the PRO, Public Relations Officer of Namibia Horse Racing Association and of Commas Turf Club.
Okay, so I am very happy to have you in the, I almost said kitchen, our braai station today. So as Brian mentioned, it's National Something on a Stick Day, and we decided that the entire menu is something on a stick. So Brian them had the fruit kebabs. I'm so sorry there was no meat today, guys. I'm just looking after your overall health, okay? I knew Johre was going to be here, so I'm just falling in with his breakfast routine, okay? So for us at the Braai Corner, we have decided to make calamari on a stick. So this is just calamari that we put through a skewer and we're going to braai it today.
Wow.
So Chantelle, I need an honest answer. Are you the braaier?
I am definitely not the braaier, but I'm the fire maker.
Okay, at
I
least
think that
you can do
qualifies.
one aspect of this, okay? So today we're going to man the fire station and we're going to grill this on the fire. But Chantelle is not just here because she's pretty. You're also here to give us some news on what's happening this weekend. So can you tell our viewers what's going to be taking place this weekend?
Well, I'm actually surprised Jessie mentioned that it's a Herero-dominant weekend, especially with our race Saturday. We have the Independence Cup in Okahanja, horse racing event, and majority of our crowd are Hereros. So I wonder where they will be this weekend. Wow.
Yeah, their heads are going to be split on where to go, soccer or horse racing.
Yeah.
Where do I go? Well, I'm going to show you how to put our calamari on the skewer. So you can have, that's your station. So you take 2 calamaris and then you just cut it. Let me show you. You just cut it like this. So you can put it through the skewer. But while we're busy, I have to ask, do you horse race? Do you even ride horses? Is that a passion that you have?
Surprisingly not. Then that's a question I always get asked. I can't say, I'm too scared to fall off from the horse.
So
I have a phobia for that.
So you work with the people that work with the horses, but you know.
I do give the horse the love, the attention, but definitely not on it.
Not gonna be on it. Okay, because I actually have never ridden a horse before either.
Wow, that's a surprise.
Yeah, no, they're scary, if I have to say it myself. But it's actually really exciting, the horse racing taking place this weekend. And you said it's in Okahanja. What time does it start?
It starts at 10, and we are basically, why we call it the Independence Cup, honoring Dr. Sam Nujoma, our late founding father, is basically to honor his. We have this photo that we used for the poster, the advert, where he's on a horse. He arrived in his hometown, not by car or by foot, but on
On
a
a
horse,
horse.
celebrating with his fist in the air, celebrating freedom and unity. So
Okay.
it definitely defines the race. It's not about who crosses the finish line first, but celebrating the independence Namibia
Yes.
got.
That is beautifully said. Well, while we're busy with the calamari, I have to ask, you're not the braaier, but I'm assuming that who doesn't like a nice braai dish? So what would be your go-to meal if someone had to ask you, let's braai tonight? What would be your suggestion?
I would definitely say those chicken wings on a kebab stick.
Oh yeah, those wings. Yes, I love them
And
too.
the side would be the millipap with the corn and the condensed milk in. Wow.
Great
Perfect
choice.
combination.
Perfect choice. I agree with you 100%, but I'm a sucker for, we call it pasta pudding. So I'm always a sucker for aardappelslaai, like a potato salad. Yes, definitely that has to be a part of the braai menu. Otherwise it just doesn't count as a braai menu.
Am I doing this right?
Yes, so I put 2 on a skewer, but it's your choice,
My
whatever
choice.
feels comfortable to you. We have a lot of calamari to go through, but viewers, don't go anywhere. Me and Chantelle are going to finish up, put this on the grill, and we're going to head back to Brian and learn more about what's happening in the football scene. So don't move, we will be right back.
Adventure doesn't announce itself. It starts with a feeling. It waits quietly, ready for those who seek it. From the moment you start, the journey becomes part of the story. It's not just about the destination. It's the rhythm of the road, the pull of the unknown. Some journeys take you beyond what's visible, toward the promise of something greater. And then it appears. The reason you came. The reason you'll return. The Jetour dashing. Drive your future.
Well, Chantelle mentioned something there about the derby and the horse racing and everything. I'm sure the group will move to Okahanja before they come to the match, because the match obviously starts only at 5 o'clock. So it does, obviously, it's poised to be a hero weekend. Let me not brag about it. Okay, first of all, let's, South Africa is on the verge of qualifying, that is to the 2026 World Cup. I mean, they have been playing quite well in their group. They're beating Benin 2-0 and also beating Lesotho. So South Africa has been a team to beat in their group. They're against the likes of Nigeria, Zimbabwe. So it is indeed a spectacle in that group, and it's just exciting. We could see on social media how everyone was going on about how Nigeria actually drew with Zimbabwe and how South Africa just also bolstered their chances to go forward. But let's look at the highlights against Benin.
Polokwane City's finest. Osman Apollos, really good ball in to Jaden Adams. Hugo Bruce adores it. Jaden Adams scores 2 goals in 2 matches for South Africa. And with each goal that they score, they are getting ever closer to their first FIFA World Cup appearance in 16 years. The boy from Bishop Lavis produced a wonderful cross, and it was expertly tucked away from Jaden Adams, the newest star boy to rise. And And that, ladies and gentlemen, should be that.
Now, our own brave warriors of Namibia were also in action last week, and it was indeed an incredible performance by them, as we spoke earlier in the show, drawing that is 1-1 against Equatorial Guinea. However, it doesn't look that promising as yet, but they still in pursuit of their first ever World Cup qualification, and we hope that they will be able to do that. Brian, we would want to go, that is, to America.
Jesse, I think at the back of my mind, that's the thoughts that I have. The fact that if we qualify, maybe we might go cover the Brave Warriors playing, but we'll see.
All right, now let's look at the highlights, and I think Johre here pointed out something very important. His analysis was spot on in this one. Let's look at the highlights.
Welcome to Polokwane in South Africa, Group H of the FIFA African qualifiers for the World Cup of 2026. Namibia versus Equatorial Guinea, both trying to knock Tunisia off top spot. This is good stuff by Namibia. Speculative ball, but it's a good one. Is this a chance? And there we have it. Oh, it's wide. Wonderful play by Namibia. Now they have a chance to come again. This is Rian Hanamub. Dohoto. Hanamub returns. In it goes. And what a header and what a save. Nicely worked by Namibia. The cross came in. The header from Kamatuka, and Owono there with the save of the day so far. In comes the kick. And it's in! Straight in the goal there. The Equatorial Guinea players left standing, and it's put away with great aplomb by Peter Shalulile. He's got to swing it in with his right foot. Then it goes straight to the goalkeeper. He got his hand to it, and the ball has been turned in. Equatorial Guinea are now level. The ball parried by Moeva, and it's Saul Koko who pounces. Neat ball forward. That's what we're looking for. This is Ndong. The pass comes back, and when it seemed easy to score, it goes wide. It's a result that perhaps both teams will be happy with in terms of what they put into this game. But in terms of challenging Tunisia at the top of Group H, this doesn't help either team. Namibia 1, Equatorial Guinea 1.
There you had the highlights there of the Brave Warriors against Equatorial Guinea. That match played in South Africa due to the fact we do not have, that is, a FIFA standard stadiums here back home. Johre, you spoke about the goal earlier, and I'm interested to know, what was your thought? What should the keeper have done there?
I think if he went to the back corner a little bit, because it looked like the guy went straight for the goal, the back corner and the goal. And when the replay comes on, you see actually he slipped as well. Mm-hmm. So I think if he picked up the guy on the back post, if I can say it that way, he would have caught that ball easily and not slip it with one hand, like I said, with the slap.
Yes, I think there's so many things to analyze in that goal. It starts from the free kick, but the moment that Jocelyn committed the foul, it was definitely not a foul that he needed to commit. He had to commit because the player was running the other side and he was not threatening any goal. So this foul resulted into that. And one of the things you saw there as well is how the defenders were caught napping there. Indeed, they were supposed to, obviously you are right about that. The keeper was supposed to put a stronger hand to the ball in order to serve it out or out of danger zone. But sometimes when the keeper does that under pressure, I think the alertness of the defenders was supposed to be spot on, but they missed that. And a guy like Charles Hambira, who was the center back, was supposed to clear that, and he was caught napping. I actually sent him a WhatsApp after the match telling him that you literally messed up that one, although he had a good game. So yeah, what would you say that the team has to work on?
If we look at the game from the start again, I think we have more than enough opportunities to seal it in the first half. And any coach will tell you directly after you score a goal, you need to go on defense mode. And I think they, like you said, they caught napped. And directly after we scored, 2 minutes later, 1-1.
Yes, that is against the run of play, as they say. It was indeed just moments after we scored, and obviously there was a lapse in concentration and all. But first, let's look at also some other results on the African continent and World Cup qualifiers. As you can see there, Nigeria 1-1 against Zimbabwe. Benin, that is South Africa beating them 2-0, Rwanda, Lesotho 1-1, Angola 2-1. You can see it for yourself there. What is your pick of the results here? What game would you say had an impressive result the most?
I think the two teams that in Africa at this point that is standing out is definitely Cameroon and South Africa. I think Bafana at this point is just on a high, like a jet plane already on their way to the World Cup. I think the most... not like I said, it is a big match, but I think Nigeria would have done better. They put himself or shoot themselves in the foot, if you can say it that way, and they're now at 3 or 4 points behind Bafana.
Brian?
I don't think it's 3 or 4 points. I think the gap is quite more. We'll have a look at the table just now, so you guys just see how the African countries are doing in the World Cup qualifiers. That is because, if you look at the tables, Namibia definitely does have a good chance of finishing second. But looking at Group C, South Africa topped the group with 13 points, and Rwanda in second, Benin in third, Nigeria only in fourth, and they have 7 points. South Africa could qualify for the World Cup. They haven't done so ever since they last hosted it in 2010. And then if you guys have a look at Group H, that's where we are. Tunisia still in first place. We are in second. Liberia in third. Equatorial Guinea in fourth, with Malawi and Sao Tome completing the groups there. Algeria, one team that I can, with my whole chest, say I'm sure they'll qualify first. They'll finish first in that group. And then also Morocco, another one, a team that is just in good form. They are also on top of the table. My shock team or shock result should be, I think, Cape Verde. Cape Verde, remember how they did well at the AFCON tournament, and I think they're getting the same form. I mean, they're on top in a group with teams like Cameroon and Angola. Those two teams are two strong teams. So I think I like Cape Verde very much, and those are just my thoughts on the tables. Jesse?
Yes, Brian, I think heads are going to roll. Definitely, coaches will be fired after this. And with Nigeria, if they don't qualify, definitely almost the whole football association is always forced to resign. So definitely, there are big things coming up. Speaking of big things coming up, I can't wait to hear the betting slips between you and Javon in terms of where do we look? Where do we bet? I hope we can bet on the horses as well.
Look, I think it's good to bring it up. This episode is maybe Chantelle is maybe just a good charm of luck, or she brought luck into the studios most probably, because Javon and I have been mostly focusing on betting with football, and then I decided during the week, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a look at the horses. Maybe there's some money there, and there actually was some money. So, but Javon and I will be talking more about that. Before we do leave, just a quick slide to show you guys the teams that have qualified for the World Cup already. I do not know if you guys know flags very much, but I most probably have to put you guys on the spot. So the first team that has qualified has to be Canada, because they are hosting. Argentina have made it through as well. Mexico are through. USA are also through. Japan are through. And then Australia are also through. If you guys maybe mind letting us know who the last team is on there. I think these are my 3 questions. Yes, let's see if these guys know these flags. Who's the last team to qualify? Those out of the... We have 48 spots, and we have 7 teams, so 8 teams that have already made it into the World Cup. So guys, the last...
Jesus, right. You already put me on the spot with this, and now you're putting me on the spot that is with this. I don't know, really. I to be honest with you, it looks like Israel or something.
Yuri, what are your thoughts? Okay, we'll be moving on.
Hungary or someone like that.
So you guys are saying that the flag at the bottom is Israel or Hungary?
It's not quite clear.
Not
Okay, well, viewers, I mean, you guys maybe have better luck than these two gentlemen because clearly the gentlemen do not know flags. But just to let you guys know, that is Iran that have qualified for the World Cup, and huge and exciting times for them. Well, guys, we'll be going for a short break, and after the break, Siobhan Wilson and I will be showing you guys how money is going to be made this weekend.
Life is about the journeys we take, the roads we choose, and the adventures that shape us. Designed for those who seek more. More space, more adventure, more style. With cutting-edge technology and unparalleled comfort, every drive is an adventure waiting to happen. Choose adventure. Choose the Johre Dashing. The new Johre Dashing. Drive your future.
Literally bet with the best. Brian Munango and Siobhan Wilson joining you guys once again in studio. How are you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty well. I got 7 out of the 13 from last weekend's fold. So, I mean, that's a pass, right? 53%?
Yeah, 53% is a good number. 6-5 losses. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I did advise the viewers out there to pick and choose. The fixtures was a bit tricky. UEFA Nations League and obviously the South American qualifiers during the week were more than tricky, I would say.
Okay, well, personally, I woke up on the other side of the bed because I feel sad that the qualifiers are done. Because I was just starting to get into my groove, into my rhythm with the games. I was enjoying them very much. And then now we have to go back to what we are used to, which is the Premier League and the FA Cup. But how excited are you for this weekend to make some cash?
Yeah, exciting weekend. As Jesse mentioned there, that the Maris Cup final, congratulations to both teams making it to the final. It's only at 5 p.m. So we encourage everyone to come out to the Independence Cup, as Chantelle mentioned there. JSB is a co-sponsor. So when we are there, then you know it's going to be an event. It's the People's Company. So please, guys, make your way to the Independence Cup in Okahanja. And we'll be out there to give some freebies away and some free bets as well.
Okay, I'll try. I'll definitely speak to whoever needs to be spoken to make sure that I am there. Are you going to be there?
I'm going to be there, definitely. So I'll be there, guys. If you want to see me, meet the celebrity in person. I'm kidding. Yeah, just make your way out there. It's going to be an exciting day.
Okay, cool. Let's get right into it. I think let's start off on the right foot. Massive win. Another massive win for the week. $100 for $122,044.
Yeah, just some details there. 122,000 was won on our sports terminals, the self-vending ones. So that's the ones where you insert your money yourself, select your bets. It was a 6-fold for that matter. Live games, correct?
Only 6?
Only 6. And he walks away with 122,000 in his bank.
Sheesh.
Tax-free, once again.
That's a lot of money. Speaking of winnings, we're going to stay with the winnings. I'm going to show My first bet slip win for the week came through with the horses. Very exciting one. Didn't complicate it too much. I just took 2 horses, and we'll be having a look at that one just now. Nothing too crazy, you know. I love horses, man. It's one of my favorite things to bet on when it comes to JSB. But there you guys see it. Palace Dancer, one of my favorite horses to bet on, came in at 4 odds, and then super awesome. I was planning on giving him the win, but then I think I just chickened out towards the end, and then I went for a place rather, put down $125 for 620
Not
Namibian
bad.
dollars.
Well done, Brian.
Not
Congratulations
bad at all.
on your win. Super awesome there. Excuse the
bad
pun.
at all.
It's also great racing on Saturday. What we are offering on betting in terms of the Champions Day in Turffontein, Johannesburg. So I'll advise you to jump on that. I'm sure you will.
You know I will definitely. Okay, speaking of winnings, I didn't stop there. I took it back to football, the last round of the qualifiers, 9 games and 9-fold, guys. So I put down $100 for this one, and the payout came in at 1,627.
See you on a roll, eh?
Yeah, no, it's a bit of a slow one, but yeah, we'll just be showing you the longer version of the slip that just shows how many games were actually on the slip. And I must say I'm actually very impressed with myself, because if you have a look there, Javon, Zambia took on Russia in a friendly, went for over 2-5. That came in. Sweden played a friendly with Northern Ireland, went for a straight win. Egypt kept it simple, straight win. They only won 1-0, so if I played a run-up, I would have probably lost. I did a double chance on Cameroon because I don't trust them that much. And I think my favorite bet on this one has to be Norway. I went for Norway to win in over 2-5 against Israel. That came in at double odds, so that just increased the perm. And then Wales, we did them to score between 1 and 3 goals. They scored 1 goal literally 10 seconds before the end of the match. So I was happy that came in. And then we kept it simple with a straight win for Algeria, a double chance for Senegal, and a straight win for Morocco at 14 odds, $100. Not too
Beautiful
bad.
stuff, man. Congratulations once again. And how smooth was it to get paid out? You know, it's seamless. I mean, bet with the best, guys. And hopefully you can give the punters one bet slip this weekend that they can end of the week or the month well, and perhaps start off the new one as well.
Look, I think the momentum is there. I think I'm going to keep going, but it's very easy. With JSB, if you want to go to the shop, you go to the shop, you get your money in 30 minutes, you have your cash. If you want to do it through the bank, it takes literally less than 24 hours and you have your money in your bank account. So, guys, if you're not betting with JSB, I don't know what you're waiting for. If you are watching this video, I think this is your chance, because this is most probably a sign for you to now start getting on bets. Javon, let's not waste time. You have an interesting bet slip for us for the weekend.
Yeah.
Can you please run us through it?
So as we know, the Premier League only commences on, I think, the 1st, which is Tuesday. FA Cup this weekend, I'll go with both teams to score in all 4 fixtures. That's it. Simple. Bob's your uncle. $100, 800 and something. That's my bet.
Okay,
That's
so
my bet for the punters this weekend. I'm sure you can add 1 or 2 extras in the other domestic leagues, but I would use that as my base.
Okay, I think I saw those games. I'm not very confident with FA Cup, but I did come up with something. So mine is a little bit longer than yours. Mine pays 4,000 Namibian dollars with $70. If it comes through, and viewers, I'm telling you, this one just might. If you guys think about it, I need you to attentively look at this one. So, Bayer Leverkusen are playing Bochum. They're one of the first games in the Bundesliga. Handicap 1-5. I went for 2-5 with the RB Leipzig and Borussia Mönchengladbach game. Bayern Munich, I did a handicap. Atletico Madrid, I did straight win. Brighton's game against, who are they playing? Nottingham Forest. You said both teams to score.
Yeah.
I went for straight over 2-5. Eintracht Frankfurt and Stuttgart, I went for over 2-5. And then Villa, I went for a win and over 1-5, because I think they'll comfortably win that game. And one game that I understand, Man City are not that great, but still, 2.2 odds against Bournemouth in a cup game.
It's going to be difficult. I mean, the Vitality is not an easy place to go. Clivert is on form. Semenyo is on form. It's not going to be an easy game for the City. I can guarantee you that.
Okay, well,
But yeah, all the best.
Those are the odds, guys. $70 comes in at 4,000 Namibian dollars, just in case you guys feel like doing that. But before we leave you, we have the match of the week as well. Javon, just explain this one
Yeah,
first.
massive clash there once again in Serie A. Napoli up against the Milan, the red side of Milan. $1,000 in free bets given away. All you need to do is predict the score on Facebook or Instagram on our page, tag 3 friends, and then mention it on your story, and that's it. You stand your chance of winning $1,000 in free bets.
Okay, at least give a prediction before we leave.
It's tough, eh? As Napoli are fighting for Serie A, Milan not doing well this season. I'll go with a 1-0 draw.
1-1 draw. I think I'll edge it to Napoli 2-1, but that's my final prediction. The pools for the weekend.
Yeah, I see Jesse mentioned earlier on that's 1.5 million to be given away in the Maris Cup for the winner there. If you don't find yourself in the final, you can always come to JSB. We have massive carryovers this weekend, as you can see. Starting on Friday, 56,000 there in the rugby, 8-win margin. So you're predicting the winning margins for those selected games. 2 million for the soccer 10 on Friday. These pools are only available in store. So you can visit one of our beautiful clean branches and then you can fill in one of those coupons, those red ones, you must have seen them. And then you stand a chance of winning one of them. Saturday, we have a massive jackpot again, Soccer 13, at 17 million. So if you don't find yourself at the Maris Cup winning the 1.5, you can win 17 million. I can guarantee you that. 17
million sounds really good. Well, guys, that's all the time that we do have for you for this segment. Hopefully you did take some notes. You don't have to bet as we do precisely, but you can make your piece from our bets. And from Javon Wilson and I, it is goodbye.
Your life could change at any second, but you'll never know until you take the chance. With sports betting, number games, and online casino gambling, JSB is your best bet. Will you be Namibia's next instant millionaire? Place your bets easily online at jsbsports.bet or at any JSB location nationwide. We'll take you to the action anywhere, anytime. JSB, where the next instant millionaires come to play. Strictly no under 18s. JSB supports responsible gambling. Winners know when to stop.
Adventure doesn't announce itself. It starts with a feeling.
Two days of council meetings where a number of important decisions have been made, including the confirmation of a number of new host cities for our events in the next few years, Gaborone in Botswana as the host of our 2026 World Athletics Relays, the first time they will host a World Athletics Series event, Brasilia, Brazil as host of our World Race Walk Team Championships 2026. This is the third time Brazil has hosted a WAS event. Nassau, the Bahamas, which will be for the fifth time our host to the World Relays in 2028. The selection of these host cities reaffirms our commitment to hosting events in Africa and, of course, our smaller nations. The Council also made important decisions regarding the
Adventure doesn't announce itself. It starts with a feeling. It waits quietly, ready for those who seek it. From the moment you start, the journey becomes part of the story. It's not just about the destination. It's the rhythm of the road, the pull of the unknown. Some journeys take you beyond what's visible, toward the promise of something greater. And then it appears. The reason you came. The reason you return. The Johre dashing. Drive your future.
Okay, viewers, so now our calamari is on the grill. It's almost done. So now we're going to make the dressing. It's a special dressing. So we're going to use oil, soy sauce, garlic, chilies, and salt. Very plain and simple, but it's going to bring the flavors all together. But before we dive into that, I do not know much about horse racing. Actually, I know nothing about horse racing. As we mentioned, I've never even been on a horse before. But are there anything that if I want to go and watch the horse racing, is there tickets that I have to buy beforehand? Can I just show up and buy it at the gate? Is it for free? What can I expect when I get there?
So I take it it's going to be your first time attending a horse racing event,
Yes,
eh?
definitely.
So tickets you can purchase at the gate. We have VIP, we have general tickets. So what to expect on that day is we have about 70 horses participating for the day. So we have 16 races taking place. So you will see horse racing events. There's local business owners. There's horse owners, jockeys showcasing their skills. So yeah, it's an eventful day and also a lot of entertainment with it.
Okay, so when it comes to the event itself, is this something that once off throughout the year? Are there smaller tournaments? I think you can call it a tournament, I'm not sure.
Yeah, so we actually have one race a month. So every month is a race.
So we can look forward to April's race and then again.
In different parts of Namibia.
Okay, and these are strictly only for professionals? Or can me, amateur, also sign up and attempt
you
to
can
race?
get yourself a racing horse and you can also partake.
So I can, even though I'm not experienced, I can go and try my luck.
Yeah, but you will obviously find a trainer to train your horse and to take you through the whole shebangs.
So when people sign up to be a part of the race, to take part in this tournament, do you guys do background checks to make sure that they're properly trained, that they have a trainer, that the horse is in perfect condition?
We definitely do. We also see if the horse is fit to race on that day and does it have all its vaccinations and all that.
Okay, so it's quite a lengthy process to get to the day of racing.
So it's not just get on the horse and race. No,
Yeah,
definitely not.
if that was the case, I would have probably tried at least.
Would you be interested?
I don't know. Horse racing, me.
Well, I hope to see you there Saturday.
At least I'll go watch and then I'll decide whether it's for me or whether I'm just a spectator.
I feel like you will be hooked after that.
We'll see about that.
But it's more exciting when you have a horse participating, so then you feel the adrenaline when the horse is racing.
Yeah, maybe I'll go into that. Not me physically racing.
Yeah, definitely not.
But maybe like
on the
having
same
a
page.
horse and watching it do the work for me. But let's dive into making the sauce. I'm going to take you step by step.
Okay.
There are measurements, but I'm going to be very honest. When I'm in the kitchen, I don't follow it to the T. I always just measure with my eyes and decide what
trust
fits.
your instinct, really.
Yeah, instinct. So this recipe has a lot of oil in it and a lot of soy sauce. So we're going to put, this is my measuring cup. This is my measuring cup. We're going to do just a little bit more than half of this cup of oil. And then the same measurement for the soy sauce. So you can put in our soy sauce.
I'm so excited to taste these calamaris.
Yeah, I'm quite nervous actually. So you can put in our soy sauce, more or less the same amount of oil that we placed in here. So on the day of the racing, what is your job?
So basically having to organize the whole event, making sure everything is on time. And yeah, everything is on time. The horses are fine. Jockeys are there. They are running the show. The jockeys, giving the prices.
So you're just making sure everything runs smoothly.
Yeah, runs smooth.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to chop up 1 chili for me, and then I'm going to add 2 spoons of garlic. My motto in life is you can never have too much garlic in anything.
Same here.
Garlic is always my go-to ingredient.
And some chili spiciness to it.
And then we just add a little bit of salt and then it's done. So when our calamari comes off of the grill, we're going to drizzle it with this dressing and then also put the dressing aside in case someone wants an extra dip or so. Great. This is lovely. Have you ever fried seafood before?
Never. This is my first time.
You've ever tasted seafood from the grill?
Oh, but I did have but potjie, does potjie count? Do I throw this in?
Yes, you can throw the chilies in. I don't know if potjie is
but it's
also...
more of a braai. No,
it's a braai.
It's not the same.
No, it's not the same. A braai needs to... It has its elements that makes it a braai.
do we put in salt?
Yes. So your discretion. I don't have a graceful hand when it comes to salt. So your discretion on how much salt.
Okay.
Okay, so when we looked up this recipe, this was called an Asian dressing.
Okay.
And I see why. It is giving something that I could go and have at a Korean restaurant, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, our sauce is done and our calamari is about almost finished. So when we come back, we'll dish up and then Brian and Jessie and Johre can have a taste on how this calamari tastes. So viewers, do not move a muscle. We will be right back.
It all starts with a vision to create campaigns that connect and inspire. At Synergy, we blend creativity with strategy, crafting marketing solutions that resonate deeply with local audiences and beyond. From social media to media buying, our tailored approaches ensure your brand reaches the right people at the right time. We go beyond business, fostering connections, empowering communities, and driving real impact. Whether it's a local event or a national campaign, our work brings brands closer to the heart of Namibia. Our partnerships with leading platforms like Network Media Hub, NTV, and Print Media Hub ensure your brand has access to premium visibility across all channels. With Synergy's innovative tools from Network Innovation Hub, such as AfriWallet, e-ticket, and the WhatsApp chatbot, we streamline customer engagement and transactions, making every interaction effortless. Together, we drive results and foster real connections. We are Synergy, more than marketing, more than strategy. Together, we build brands that inspire, connect, and create a lasting impact. So much more than just campaigns. Synergy, creativity that connects.
Life is about the journeys we take, the roads we choose, and the adventures that shape us. Designed for those who seek more. More space, more adventure, more style. With cutting-edge technology and unparalleled comfort, every drive is an adventure waiting to happen. Choose adventure. Choose the Jet Dashing. The new Jet Dashing. Drive your future.
Very, very exciting. I don't know if you guys saw what was happening in the kitchen. Jessie, you saw the calamari. Me personally, I've never had calamari barbecue before in my life. And I'm not the biggest fan of calamari because it's like, it has this rubber texture to it. But we'll see how it goes. I trust Patricia in the kitchen. What are your thoughts? There's no meat for us today. There's no votes. There's no, just calamari.
Brian, the way it looks on the stand already, I think we're just going to have to dip in and pretend that it's nice. To please the Brian. I'm kidding.
Okay, but what I have to say about it is, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, Chantelle and Patricia, you guys maybe do something there. Like, let's wait. I'm very, very curious to see how it goes. But viewers, before we leave you, we don't have much time. Saturdays, like we said, if you are in Windhoek, there's the Independence Cup happening in Okahanja, and we also have the Maris Cup that's happening here in Windhoek. Let's show you some international fixtures that you guys can look forward to over the weekend, especially on Saturday as the FA Cup returns. We have four Premier League teams that are taking part in the FA Cup. On Saturday, we have Fulham that are taking on Crystal Palace, Brighton that are taking on Nottingham Forest. An interesting two matches on Saturday in La Liga have to be Atletico Madrid, Espanyol, and Real Madrid taking on Leganes. And then in the same breath, we also have more games to look forward to. As you guys can see, those will also be coming up on the screen shortly. They are also scheduled for Saturday. Personally, from a betting perspective, I think these are the best games to look forward to over the weekend. Gladbach take on RB Leipzig, Bayern Munich are in action. Stuttgart also play on Saturday. So those are your Saturday games. And then looking at Sunday, Sunday also has a lot of fixtures for you guys to be excited about. Starting off, we also have another FA Cup tie between Preston North End and Aston Villa. My correction, it's actually not 4 Premier League teams. It's actually a bit more. Bournemouth take on Manchester City. Manchester City is my best bet for this weekend. And then we have Real Betis taking on Sevilla. So those are our games for Sunday, guys. I don't know what you guys will be watching. I'll try and figure out where I'm going to be. For now, the moment that we've all been waiting for, the calamari has made it to the table. I think I'm going to move a little bit closer because I'm very curious. I'm very curious. Okay, so Chantelle, would you mind telling us what you guys have prepared for us?
So we barbecued calamaris.
Okay.
We have a sauce, soya sauce with some chilies, a spicy sauce.
Okay.
And we have a Greek salad on the side.
Okay, I told you what chili again. Last week chili.
Okay, I'm here to mature your taste palates.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm here to mature your taste palates. So,
should we dig in?
dig in.
Let's not waste time.
Moment of
You ready?
truth.
Take the first
Hope it's a
bite.
good
Jesse,
review.
Jesse, you also take the first bite for us.
I want this one that looks like it has.
Looks like a snake even. A little bit. You must dip. There we go.
It's already drizzled, so you can do if you want to.
Thoughts?
Not bad.
Jesse, thoughts? How does one even dip?
Like
I can't dip.
I think it's because it's not meat, and now you're all just against the dish because it's not meat.
It's like I'm eating tires. It's fine.
Okay, texture is nice. Patricia, can I please have a spoon to taste the salad? But the texture is lovely. I think I'm not a huge fan of calamari. Not like this. You know what I should do? This. And then maybe drizzle this on. I don't know, maybe.
Better?
No more listen. Okay, viewers, well, that's all the time that we do have for you for this lovely In The Mix show on this Friday. So, like I said, Independence Cup, Chantelle, on Saturday?
Yes.
Okahanja?
Are you there?
I hope so. I'll make plans to be there on Saturday. Jesse's at the Hagegengop Cup match at Hagegengop Stadium. But yeah, viewers, that's all the time that we do have for you. We did it differently this time. Calamari for the show. But yeah, we'll be seeing you again next week, same time, same place from the team. And it is.
Bye.
Bye.